right? Our people serve, you know, what they make rather than who made them, which is the Most High, you know.
Well, anything that's they feel outside the scriptures, because again, in when the prophet Samuel was on the earth, they asked for a king, and the Most High wasn't dealing with that thing, because he said, "Give it a king." Like other nations have kings, because they're always lusting of what the other nations are doing. So Jake sees that other nations are like so-called excelling, and they don't know that the reason why we're not excelling is because of these curses, right? So they always want to go off in the thing with a consultant in the Lord, and like we're here, I was in Bibles, we're now in home, telling you what it is, that it's a curse. It's nothing you do, and what they get is it's going to be for filthy lucre's sake, because it won't be blessed by the Lord. Okay, so not saying you can't be doing good and not being the truth, but majority is, it says giving you up to filthy
bile affection among themselves.
Yes, so everyone knows now, because all out there in the room, the internet, that most of our people, when they're so-called A-listers, right, they're homosexuals. Right?
It says, so for this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affection, for even the woman did change.
So the cause of leaving Yahweh Shem Yahshai, okay, for this cause, this is a jealous power, all right, and we're married unto the Lord, okay, so you can't be married unto the Lord and be eating at the table, right? You can't be dining at two tables, man, either dealing with the Lord's table or out there, and when you're out there, you get turned over to like sodomites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Right. So the second part of verse 13, going back there, basically answer the question about where this truth comes from. That's what it's saying.
Yeah, so I'll read it again?
Yeah.
Okay, so Job 28:13. Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The depth saith, it is not in me, and the sea saith, it is not with me.
Speaking about a price, right? Yahushua, he was the ultimate price. Okay, so for you to be going in anything other than the scripture, you're basically, you don't understand, like it's men don't know the price that Yahushua paid for his life.
Yeah.
Right?
It's settled in heaven. Go ahead. The price that he paid is settled.
Right? So the brother said, men don't know, right? We didn't know. Okay, we had an inclination, but we didn't know the depth of the price of it. But now we repented and made our mind somewhat new. Like, damn, you know, like there's some serious judgment Yahushua went through for us being wicked. All right, so we're gonna leave this anything outside of the coming of the Israel alone. All right. Sorry, brother.
No. That's the point. Good.
The depth saith, it is not in me, and the sea saith, it is not with me. It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof.
So that goes into Isaiah 55:1. Says how? Let me get it.
Yeah, okay.
But you buy not with money.
Right.
Right. This truth, you can't buy this truth, man. Right?
It's not for sale.
Can't. Right. Isaiah 55:1 says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, if you're thirsty, come ye to the waters, and he that has no money, come ye, buy, and eat. Ye come and buy wine and milk without money and without a price." Right? So that's what it goes into, man. So this truth, you can't go pay nobody, and if it's taking money for this truth, you're going off. Right? You can't sell the Lord's truth, man, because like we didn't pay anything for it. We were just attentive, right? Most opened up our mind, right? This was a love, and gave us this truth. So it's just like how we got it, we can give it the same way, right? Just gotta be patient, right? As we were patient, okay. But it's free for everybody, man. If you're an Israelite, and if you're an upright Israelite man, most I give it to you.
Yeah, freely have you received, and freely shall you give. Roughly paraphrase, right? Job. So back at Job 28 and 15.
No, you're at 17.
Oh, 17.
Okay.
17?
Yeah, 17. Go there.
Slack, it says, the gold and the crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold, nor no mention shall be made of coral or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies.
All right, there you go. So wisdom is this truth. right? It's showing you there this wisdom, which is from Yahweh, while Yahweh shy on down. And I always say that because, you know, everything is from Yahweh. And there's that flow, even although he says that real quick, we can't see him, we can't perceive him. We're talking about the Father, and we get a glimpse of him through Yahweh Shai, right? And if you have a little trouble with that, he has some men that he has set up, that he might show you a little bit of light about who he is, right? And that you know, again, we're talking about the Israelite, that you're special, all right? So the Israelite that is of the hopeful elect. Read on, brother. Verse 19.
Yeah, Tawada. And it says, the topaz of Ethiopia.
All right. Anybody knows what that is?
The type of
What do you
stone.
think the topaz of Ethiopia?
Precious
This
stone.
is the actual place, right? And also we know it means dark skin, right? Israel is there too, inside there, right? But what do you think this topaz is? It's a special thing, right?
Wisdom. Is talking about wisdom, the topaz.
Yeah. Well, it's an actual thing that Jake in there, I believe, worship it, because today, because I know a so-called Ethiopian woman, but is not from Ethiopia, right? And their favorite color is orange. That topaz look like orange, okay? And he says this topaz cannot compare to the truth. Even although Jake worshiped that topaz too, and the nations worship it, I'm just letting you brothers know that it is an actual stone, and it's extremely precious
Yeah.
and close to them, but it can't come near the wisdom. Read on.
The topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it be valued with pure gold. Whence then cometh wisdom? And where is the place of understanding?
See that word again, understanding, right? Okay, read on, brother. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, Proverbs 4,
There you go.
5 to 9. Get wisdom, get understanding. Forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is a principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. When all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee.
Beautiful. So remember what you read. It's going to come up at the end. You'll see all these scriptures link and what we're dealing with. Read on, brother.
So verse 21, it says, seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, and kept close from the fowl of the air.
Wow. So to find this wisdom, which is far above rubies, the Lord is saying, right? First of all, the scripture says, many are called, but few are chosen, right? So it's about that. It's always about that who the Lord has chosen, and we believe by faith that He is working with us. Okay. And you mentioned a great point in that precept. You said that what?
All that getting, get understanding.
Right. And it also said that He never take His foot off the pedal. I'm paraphrasing it. He never walked out of His commands to the best of His ability. All right. So that's very important. Read on.
Hold on,
You got one?
Yeah,
Well,
please
bring it
go.
out. Bring it out.
This is Second Ezra's 2, 4 and 3, because basically I'm reading the scripture because at some point now, brother dealing with the spiritual aspect of it, was going to come out like a literal thing, like these rubies and things that's mentioned in there. But before you get to that, for it to be physical, if you do spiritual first.
Thank you.
Right? So Second Ezra 2, 43, it says, and in the midst of them, there's a young man of a high stature, right? Taller.
Yes.
That's what the brother said. Yahweh Shai is Son of the Most High, who we were even called Jesus. Okay, so his name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. All right, so it's starting from top. Second Ezra 2 and 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature,
Con.
taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set a crown,
That's right.
and he was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So all those stones, right? I'm sure it'd be like a beautiful, beautiful crown with all those stones that men are designing after right now. But they're going after stones without dealing with wisdom first, because wisdom must be applied first, and wisdom comes from the scripture,
That's right.
right? Because all wisdom is in the scripture said wisdom. Wisdom is good, but is bad. Paraphrasing is like
Good.